Hey everyone, happy Monday. My name is Joni and this is Weathered Wings, where I'm always encouraging you to create something pretty for your home, for your booth, just for your soul, because it makes you feel good. All right, so I'm going to send the message over to our other creative friends. So if you would like to be notified when I go live, please text me 205-255-9496. Okay, let's see. I'm going to copy the link. Let's see. Why isn't it copying? There we go. 205. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Monday. So copy the link. Come over here. Send it. Got to do all the stuff. So sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. But I'm excited about this today, y'all. We got a good one today. Okay, got a good little project. All right, so here I am. I made it back on. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be using some gold leafing, which I just get on Amazon. If you need links for any of this stuff, let me know. I will put it in the comments as we go or when I get done. So I've got gold here. I have got these. All right, so I've already done one. I've started one. Actually, I've started one of the projects. So this is a not a silicone, it's an acrylic. It's an acrylic block, okay, that I've ordered. I think it was Acme Plastics or Acme something. And then, but if you don't have these, because these are kind of hard to find, I did have to order them from like a wholesaler. But these would work just as good. I did a project the other day with these, if y'all remember that, and I do have a link for these, but it's an acrylic frame. Let me see. And see, it pops open and it closes with magnets. So this would actually work just as well. And these come in different sizes. So that's another option. I always like to give options in case you don't have something. But I'm gonna use these, okay, for today. So I'm gonna get another one out here. Now I have to think this through for a minute because I also want to use some molds. And all right, so they come with this paper backing, so I'm just gonna take that off. I've got some alcohol here in case I need to kind of rub my fingertips off. So let's just go ahead and take both off. I broke both of my thumbnails, and these are dip nails. I broke my thumbnails off. That's how rough I am. But I was trying to clean our carpet in our den, and that little carpet cleaner, oh, I flipped something up and it broke them. Just broke them. Okay, now I want to use, let's set this one aside. This is a process, okay? I have to think it through. Sorry. So, let me just see who's here. Hey, Shannon. How goes it? Hey, Aries. Some of my girlfriends are here. Okay, say hello when you hop on, and I'll try to say hey. Sometimes hey, Paula. Hey, Debbie. Sometimes the things just go whoop, right on by. Okay, so now I want to use my amazing casting resin, and I want to color the I got a hair on my mouth, sorry. I want to color my mold with some powder. Oh, there it goes. That's one of Jazzy's hairs, I think. His hair's like cotton. So what do I need to do first? All right, let's I'm gonna take some tape and I'm gonna tape this off. That's what I did when I just gold leafed the center of my acrylic block. Okay, and then I have several molds here. I'm trying to decide. All right, so let's just do this first. And remind me, before I pour resin, I'm gonna have to color the mold because I won't have time otherwise. All right, so I'm just gonna put some tape right across here, because as you can see, I only gold leafed the center right there, okay? I actually came down a little bit, but I'm just gonna make it easy and do all the way the side right here. I think this is so pretty, y'all. I've seen these in some stores, in some little boutiques, and I'm like, I'm recreating that. I want to recreate that. They were so pretty. I know how many times do y'all walk through? I know my daughter gets tired of it because I go shopping with her and I got my camera out. She's like, Mom. I'm like, oh, I can make that. I can make that. So, let's see. The only thing I can't do is get these things straight. So hopefully that's straight enough. All right, so let's leave that there. You know what? No, let's go ahead and brush on because this stuff takes a little while to dry. All right. They come with this little cleaning cloth. It's best just probably to use alcohol. But, so I've got some gold leaf size here. And this is old, so I'm gonna, it's just really messy. Now, you're supposed to stir this a little bit. I rarely do, and I pay the price. So I'm just gonna stir it. Let me see if there's any questions so far. Hey, Karen. Karen, I got something good today, I think. I'm making some just little shelf sitters, but they're gonna be acrylic, so it looks like glass, but it's not glass, it's acrylic. And then I've gold leafed the center. Then we're gonna put a mold in the middle. Several things you can do. You know, I always give options of what we can do. All right, but this takes like 30 minutes to, you know, tack up. It has to get tacky, okay? So it's gonna go on milky, and I'm gonna make sure my tape is kind of, you don't have to tape it, but for me, I think it helps. And I'm just gonna brush on the sides right here, okay? I really need a bigger brush. Let me see. My nose is just dripping. I don't have a cold or anything like that. It drips. Okay, let's use this brush. I want some bigger, a little bit bigger strokes. And if you've done this before, you know, you can give me any tips that you have. Because you know me, I'm just winging it. So you can get this at Amazon as well. I have links. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. A lot of times they have a little kit with the gold leafing and the size and everything you need. Hey, Ray-Jean. Karen, you've never done gold leaf. Well, it's addicting. But it's so messy sometimes. Like what was it the other day that I had gold leaf on something that I had finished, an art piece. And it, you know, because this stuff just flies through the air. And I forgot, but it was on something. So, all right, I'm going to leave this light here. See how it's kind of milky? Can y'all see that, how it's kind of milky? So I'm going to let it sit. Let's see what time it is. 4:09. Okay, let's just, if it doesn't clear up, it'll dry and be clear. Then, where did my top go? Then we'll put the heat gun on it or hair dryer. Oh, here we go, right here. I surely don't want to spill that off. Be sure and wash that brush because that's one of my good brushes. Okay, so I'm going to set this off to the side here. All right, and now I'm going to take, see, this is, I have this mold from, I have a few molds already made, but I had this one from a long time ago, and I've just never used it. I love it. I did it with all different colors. Let's see if I can get here. And y'all, can you see it's got the glass glitter on it? Where am I? This way? Everything's backward. But see how it has the glass glitter? I might as well just come back down. So look how pretty this would be. But see, that's my thought process. I may even do it kind of going up like that. But look how simple that project is, but so pretty, right? But I thought maybe I would try to do something Christmassy. So I just still have that in my mind. All right, so I've got the jingle mold out here. I've got the bird song, and then I've got the, I forgot what this is even called, but it's not even available anymore. So I hate to use things that y'all can't get, but it's, anyway, it has the Christmas trees, but I thought about using that poinsettia, but I don't want to use that because I don't have it. So let's try the bird, okay? Let's do this bird because I want to take some DIY making powder in red, and then I've got some perfect pigments, and this is from Paint Couture. This is from DIY. Let me see. Hey Rita, how goes it? Hey Mary, Janet, how are you feeling, sweetie? Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing somebody. Okay. Now I need a little brush, okay, because we are going to brush on some powder in the mold because my friend Debbie does this. Debbie Renfro. Oh, I say Renfro. Is it Renfro? It's Renfro. Okay, I'm finding a little brush because she does it, and it's just so pretty. Okay, let me see if I can use these. All right, so I'm going to. I think I'm going to start with this dark brown. I feel like I have some more of this left over. Now, this stuff just kind of goes everywhere. But this is a brown powder. Can y'all see good? Let me see if I can. Okay. So I wanted to kind of put this on his beak. I really kind of wanted to blend them because these, you know, you can blend stuff. But I wanted to put his beak right there. Okay. And then, well, you know, these Redbird, they're solid red. I love the female one because she's red and tan. So I kind of want to do that, actually. I'm just going to put just a little bit. Let's see, where do I want it? Just kind of here and there. Just kind of, all right? Maybe the feet. I have a blog post on this, y'all, and a YouTube video if you want some more ideas on how to color your molds. So now I'm just going to go in with the red. I'm just going to use my same little brush here and just brush it in. Now, these molds are really deep. Okay, they're IOD, Iron Orchid Designs, and they're really deep. So you kind of have to go up and around right here. So don't just do the bottom and think you're done because it'll come out and it'll have a white rim. I'm trying to think, do I want to do something with the eye? Maybe I'll just stick that right back in the circle, that brown right there, and then blend in the red. Okay. This is, again, this is just pigment, okay? It's DIY. Y'all know I use DIY paint all the time. Well, this is the pigment, and it's highly concentrated, so it doesn't need much, and it blends. So if y'all need to blend a color, it's so cool. You'll see when we get through, but see how I'm just going to kind of blend it a little bit right here with the brown that I put in there. You never know exactly what you're going to get unless you practice with it a lot, which I have not, so hopefully. But I have mixed up my stuff before and realized that I wanted to color the mold. So do this first because you don't have time to sit and wait on your casting resin because it starts, you only have, you know, a few seconds with that stuff. So do what you're going to do to your molds first. And I can't see if I've got this great because of the light. All right. Any questions on that? Shannon's gold leafing a bunch of leaves. Shannon, about 30 minutes is what it usually takes, but see how it's kind of, it's drying. Once it's clear, it's ready. Okay, and I have dried it before with my heat gun just a little bit to speed it up, and that's been fine too. And that looks almost ready, you know, and it's, now I didn't put on a whole bunch, so I hope I put enough size on there. All right, now, okay, the deer, I wanted it to be just white. So I think I'm just gonna go with this, y'all. Ooh, I feel like doing a bluebird. Do I have the blue out here? I don't. But if I make enough, all right, I'm just gonna move on. I only have 2 things done, so we'll just move on. Let me move that over here. All right, here we go. So now I've got the little mixing cup here, so a little silicone mixing cup. Let me grab some gloves real quick. I think oh, good, Janet. Good, good, good. See, I may not be able to move my computer. Hey, Tony. Hey, Valeria. How are y'all? Tony, I missed you on Friday. Wait, was it Friday? Or did you come on late? Let's see. I just did some little Friday fat fine things. All right, y'all. I'm so excited about this. Okay, here we go. So, all right, we've got a part A and a part B with the amazing casting resin. All right, so I'm gonna, you do equal parts. My little cup's already marked. So I'm gonna do 20 with part A and then go up to 40 with part B. And I hope this is clean enough. All right, to see what I'm doing here. Going up to my 20. It went a little over, which means I'm gonna go over just a tad on the 40 mark because it has to be even or as close as you can get it. All right, let's see. Oh, wow, I went a little, I went over. All right, so let me just leave it on the table so I can tell better what I'm doing. Now, if it doesn't cure because I messed it up, well, we'll just start over. Get just a little bit. All right, I think that's good. I hope so. All right, so it starts off kind of cloudy, okay? And as soon, see it's kind of cloudy? As soon as it clears up is when you start pouring, okay? It gets clear. And if you counted it, for me, it's usually like 50 seconds. Okay. So I need to stare at it because I start talking and I totally just forget. But it's not like the epoxy resin where you stir for 3 minutes. This is like 30 to 40 to 50 seconds, depending on your environment. If it doesn't get clear, then I feel like I've done something wrong. Just taking its time. Here it goes. It's cool down here, so see, it's pretty clear. All right, so I'm going to start pouring. I hope it's cured. If not, well then, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just pour it in the bird. Here we go. Just pour it slowly. It will self-level in there. Okay, let me just make sure I don't see any in the beak area. It doesn't matter if it goes over a little bit because you can, you know, it'll be pliable. It'll be really soft when you first take it out. So you can just trim that part off. I think that looks pretty good. It's hard to tell. Is it? I don't want his head concaved. So see how I just let it drip in there very slowly. Oh, starts coming off right there.